The unsent letters. Letter 1. To Mamá and Papá. Queridos mamá y papá, the sky here in New Mexico is too big. It goes on forever, like it's daring me to get lost in it. Sometimes at night, I stay awake and stare through the window of our trailer, listening to the wind whistle through the walls. It sounds like home calling my name. School is worse than I imagined. The words come at me like waves, too fast to catch. When I try to speak, my tongue freezes and the kids laugh. I don't think they hate me, they just don't understand, but that doesn't make it hurt less. Today, I made a mistake in class. I didn't know how to ask to go to the bathroom, so I said the wrong thing. Everyone laughed until my face turned red like a tomato. I ran out before I cried. I hid in the stall and folded toilet paper into tiny pouches like you taught me, Mama. They were thin and fragile, but they worked just fine for all the time I was hiding in the bathrooms. Then, Miss Macalista found me hiding in the stalls like if I was playing hide and seek. She spoke softly, half in English, half in Spanish. She said I could come to her classroom anytime I needed peace. I felt so embarrassed. Why did she have to come look for me? Why couldn't I hold in the pee and wait for the bell to ring? The mass says we moved here for a better life, but I don't feel better yet. I feel like I'm walking in someone else's dream. Maybe one day this place will stop being a stranger. Maybe that's what moving means, losing one home to learn how to build another. I miss you both more than anything. Please tell Abuela I'm still drawing. Con amor, Jaime. Letter 2. To Miguel. Hermano, I dreamed about you last night. We were sitting under the mango tree, and you were carving a little figure for me from wood. You laughed, and I almost forgot it was a dream. When I woke up, I could still hear your voice echoing in my head. It snowed today. I'd never seen snow before. It covered everything like sugar on pan dulce. Vida ran in circles, barking so loud that everyone in the ranch could hear. For a moment, I felt like maybe things could be okay here. But when the snow melted, so did that feeling. School still feels like a test I can't pass. The kids don't understand me, and I barely understand them. When they say my name, it sounds heavy. It doesn't fit in their mouths. Sometimes I wish I could disappear, just for a little while. Why did we even move, Miguel? We moved because the Alphas took you away from us, our safety, even Abuela's peace. Tomás says we had no choice. Maybe he's right, but sometimes I think moving isn't about running away. It's about trying to find something worth staying for again. I keep drawing. Miss Macalista says my pictures have soul. Maybe that's because in every line I draw has a piece of you in it. I draw us sitting together, waiting for better days. Te extraño, hermano. Jaime. Letter 3. Tu abuela. Querida abuela, Tomás and Angela told me what happened with the Alphas and how they hurt you. When they said it, my stomach twisted until I thought I might be sick. I wanted to go back and protect you, but he said that would only make it worse. I hate knowing that he's right. Before we left, you guys would say, "You're moving to find peace, not to run from fear." I didn't understand that before, but I think I do now. Here, I'm scared sometimes, but I'm not hiding. When I walk outside, no one is chasing us. No one is shouting. Moving didn't take everything away, Abuela. It took our house, our language, our family. But it didn't take our love. That's the one thing the Alphas couldn't touch. Un abrazo fuerte. Jaime. Letter 4. To myself. Dear me, I used to think moving meant losing everything. Your friends, your home, your best friend. I used to think it was a kind of punishment. But now I see it's also a beginning. Today, Miss Macalista put one of my drawings on the wall. It was one of us from home, the one with you and me. Miguel making tortillas with abuela. She said, "This picture tells a story of courage." I didn't know how to answer, I just smiled. After class, I walked home with Angela. She said she's starting to feel like this place could be home, and maybe she's right. I looked at the mountains, glowing orange at sunset, and for the first time, I didn't feel small. I felt like maybe the sky here was big for a reason, to remind me that there's still space for new dreams. Why do we move? Maybe because we have to. Maybe because there's always something ahead waiting to heal what was broken. We move to survive, but we also move to grow. Like roots looking for water, we keep reaching until we find what we need. So I might keep moving, not to escape, but to become who I'm meant to be. With hope, Jaime.